Zoe, this is my Danish dream cake that a friend of mine taught me how to make. It's a cute little cake. It's very similar in a way. We start with a sponge.
Okay.
And to make that sponge, what we do is we get 3 whole eggs, free-range eggs, and we pop them into the Maggi mix with this whisk attachment and whisk them up with 3/4 of a cup of caster sugar.
Okay.
Now, to add a little bit of flavour to that, I'm going to get you to scrape the little seeds out of that vanilla bean.
Do that.
Half a vanilla bean. We're going to scrape it straight in here. Now, the next stage of it, we're going to put some butter and milk that's melted together into the actual mixture when it's nice and light and fluffy. Also some self-raising flour and some baking powder will go in as well, and we'll make a nice fluffy cake. But the topping of it, that's the best part. Butter, raw brown sugar and coconut over the top of it. That's what makes this a dream of a cake. Now, this is going to go back on. It'll take a couple of minutes. I'll put the butter and milk on in the pot. By the time this is whisked up nice and fluffy, we should be ready to put the butter and milk in here and the flour and finish off our cake. On we go. There you go, Zoe. Nice and light and fluffy. Oh, perfect. Look at that.
You love things
Now, just
like
get you
that.
to scrape that off into the bowl there. There we go. And you can see, when I take that off, how really nice and fluffy that is. The vanilla's gone all the way through it. Tastes delicious, nice and sweet. Now I'm just going to hold it like that. There we go. I can see how much vanilla's gone all the way through it.
I love seeing the speckle of vanilla bean. It's gorgeous.
And there's probably a little bit there for you to lick the spoon later on. Now, move this out of the way. We're going to add the butter and the milk now.
Okay.
And I'll just pour that in, straight in there like that. And then, Zoe, I'm going to add the self-raising and the baking powder. If you grab the sifter there, I've got the baking powder in there, about half a teaspoon in there. And then I'm going to add a cup and 1/4 of self-raising flour. There we go. In that goes, and with my little 1/4 cup measurement here, there we go. Goes through really, really easily. Now, what we're going to do is just fold that through very gently, and this is my job, so I'm going to take this one. It's my favourite thing. Just fold it through really gently so it all comes together beautifully. You can see it's such a beautiful, creamy, soft batter.
I love how you get so excited about things like this, these creamy batters.
Oh, all the way around like that. You can see that come together beautifully. I always pre-line my my moulds. I reckon, you know, you get to this stage here and it's like, oh, what do I got to do? You know, if you have this already done, it gives you time to get this straight into the oven.
I'm a massive lover of baking, but I know from obviously experience that organisation is absolute paramount, and that makes it much easier as well.
It makes, yeah, you can get the job done really quickly, have everything pre-measured, and then bang, 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 off you go. There we go. Nice amount there. Now, this is going to go in the oven, but before I put it in the oven, I'm actually going to get the topping. And while I'm going to do it really quickly, I've got a little pot there.
Yeah.
And what I've got is a nice little pot here and 150 grams of unsalted butter straight into this pot here. And I'm going to add 250 grams of dark brown sugar. And when this boils and simmers away, I'm going to add the desiccated coconut, which to help will thicken this up, so it'll go all the way over this cake. I can't wait for this. I'll turn this on now and get it up to a little simmer. This can go into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. We'll check it with a skewer to make sure it comes off nice and clean. This won't take long at all, and we'll put this cake together. Look at this cake, it looks lovely, Zoe. Now, this is the age-old way of testing it. You get the skewer, put it into the middle like that, and then take it out nice and gently. And if it comes off nice and clean like that with no bits of cake stuck to it or batter stuck to it, you know your cake's cooked. And I reckon every nana in the whole world knows that trick.
Is that the one also that if it comes out dirty, you've got to kiss the person closest to you? Or is that the knife when you cut the cake?
Oh, yeah, we could do that one. That'd be a lot of fun, wouldn't it, Zoe? There we go. Now I'm going to put the butter and sugar that's boiled up together. You can see it's nice and thick. But what I'm going to do now is add the coconut, desiccated coconut, and I'm going to get you to stir it around for me till it becomes nice and thick. Look at that. Looks great, doesn't it? Smells great. And what I'll do is I'll just take the ring off this one and show you what I mean. I've got it on a cake rack here. You can see why I put baking paper on the bottom of it. It just makes it easy to pick up and slide straight off onto a cake rack there. Now, this is the fun bit. We've got a lovely cake here. Oh, look at this. And I'm just going to smear this on while it's nice and hot. Look at that. It's sort of...
Wow, it kind of holds together, doesn't it?
It does, it holds together. I reckon I might leave most of it around the top. I think it looks great like that.
Yeah,
what do you
beautiful.
think? So what I'm going to do now is pop it on the plate here. We'll have a little look at it and then we'll hoe into it. There we go. onto the plate. See, you put the pellet knife underneath, straight through the middle there like that.
Perfect.
Pellet knife down. There we go. And
There you go, there's the
thank
knife.
you, Zoe. We'll cut straight into this. We'll cut a nice little wedge out of here. We'll have a little taste of it. Simple cake, lots of great flavour there. Look at that.
Oh, pretty.
Looks good, doesn't it? Now, it will be a little bit hot, so let's be careful. Just take it from the edge there and tell me what you think. Tell me what the cake tastes like.
It's really nice. I mean, it's incredibly sweet, but it's beautiful.
It's a really moist cake. I love the coconut flavour through it. The brown sugar is fantastic with it. I think it works really well.
Your 3 awesome high tea recipes. It's a beautiful memory to me, and all of these have been lovely little treats.